You know, something's been sitting heavy on my mind lately. I've met people with all the money, all the status, the best seats in every room. And still, when the lights go off, they feel empty inside. I've even felt that way myself from time to time. So I keep asking myself, what actually makes a life feel full? What really gives it meaning? Because it's clearly not the applause. Your concern isn't unique, Charlie, and it's not by accident. In the system we live in, people become alien. They're cut off from their own work, from each other, and even from themselves. Meaning just leaks out of life when people are turned into nothing more than cogs in a machine built for profit. So when you see successful people feeling empty, I see the symptom of a much deeper social sickness. I hear that, Simon, and I agree. Society influences how fulfilled we feel, but I don't think we have to bring in these grand historical forces to explain meaning. To me, the universe isn't required to provide us with a purpose, and it doesn't. But instead of getting down about that, I actually find a lot of freedom in it. Meaning is something we create ourselves. We build it through curiosity, through kindness, and by having an honest, clear-eyed relationship with reality. I can feel that, Sydney, but for me, real meaning is rooted in faith. I'm not talking about the shallow kind, but the kind that reminds me I am part of a story that is way bigger than just myself. If I'm not using the gifts I've been given to help somebody, to lift somebody else up, then something inside of me just goes quiet. That silence, that emptiness, man, that's what really scares me. And I would say that silence is the soul crying out against being used and exploited. A person naturally wants to see their labor benefit the whole community, not just serve the marketplace. Meaning grows when we act together, in solidarity, to reshape the world into something more humane for everybody. What I appreciate in what both of you are saying is this. Meaning is rarely found when you all alone. Even without God, even without a revolution, human beings seem wired to find purpose in their connections. We find it in caring for others, in building things, in discovering new ideas. But I have to insist that honesty matters most. We have to build our meaning on truth, not just on comforting stories that make us feel good. And that honesty has to go inward, too. You can change the whole world and still be completely lost inside your own head. So I try to keep asking myself, am I aligned? Are my actions matching up with what my soul truly needs? Because when they don't, that emptiness comes right back, every single time. Then maybe we can agree on this much. Meaning is never a neutral thing. It grows where there's connection. Connection to other people, connection to justice, and connection to the work of becoming more fully human. And even if we all get there by taking different roads, whether it's through faith, philosophy, or science, just having this conversation has value. We have 3 different lenses, all focused on one shared question. How do we live a good life, knowing our time here is limited? Maybe that's the start of meaning right there. Not pretending you have the final answer, but being willing to wrestle with the big questions together. Thanks for watching, everybody. If this conversation resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Peace.